Hello everyone, this is Drew Drew Drives at Grubbs Family Dealerships, and today let's go for a drive in this 2024 Hyundai Palisade Limited. It's pretty nice in here. You have a 3.8 liter V6 with 291 horsepower. You have an 8-speed automatic transmission. I really like these metal shift paddles behind the steering wheel. I think it's cool that this Palisade has that. They're really high quality shift paddles. You would typically find like plastic shift paddles in many family SUVs, but these are real nice. Here's your touchscreen. Reverse camera, you have a 360 camera. And you even have this feature which is really cool. That's a pretty awesome camera system to have in a in a family SUV. You have smart, eco, comfort, and sport modes in this vehicle. And you have the turn signal cameras, which I really think is innovative in Hyundai and Kia products. I think it's really cool how they have that. That's one of my favorite features in a lot of these Korean vehicles. You have a heated steering wheel, ventilated seats, and heated front seats. So the Limited is the second highest trim. The trim above this is the Calligraphy, which will give you even more features. But this one's pretty loaded already. And you do have adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist. You also have a head-up display, as you can see right there. You also have a wireless charging tray. You can see my phone in there right now. Cup holders. You can also remote start the vehicle from your key fob. You have extra storage down there. Harman Kardon sound system. Captain's chairs with cup holders in the doors. That's pretty cool. You have heated, ventilated rear seats. You don't see that too often. And you also have a charging wall outlet to charge your devices. Really cool. And you even have charging ports on the seats. That's a lot of practicality in the Palisade. You even have a pretty spacious third row. And here's the trunk space with the third row up. You can fold the third row down electronically. That's also really cool. I like these features in this Palisade. It's pretty awesome. These are the wheels you get on the Limited. I like the way the new Palisade looks over the pre-facelift. It looks a lot better to me. I like how the headlights integrate into the grille like that. The daytime running lights look cool, and I like the black grille. It looks cool. This is a good looking Limited Palisade right here. So I think the trim levels are the SE, SEL, Limited, and then the Calligraphy. I'll also be getting a video on the Calligraphy pretty soon, so we can see the differences between the Limited and the Calligraphy then. So stay tuned for that. But let's see how this Hyundai Palisade drives. I'm gonna put it in comfort mode. I like the white steering wheel. It looks really cool, but you definitely have to be careful when you have a white steering wheel. You need to keep your hands clean because, like, you know, a lot of people typically don't take great care of their steering wheels. Like, they drive their vehicles with greasy hands and dirty hands. So you got to make sure your hands are clean, otherwise you're going to definitely stain the leather. So you got to be careful with that. But as I said, I just really like the quality in here. It's pretty nice. Other than these plastic buttons in the center stack, it's pretty nice in here. Like, this area is definitely really definitely cheapens the interior. But like, the steering wheel feels really good. Like, I like the metal pieces on the steering wheel. Yeah, the Hyundai Palisade and Kia Telluride are very popular. Hyundai and Kia did a great job by releasing these three-row SUVs, which are very popular in the United States market. Shifts pretty well. Smooth acceleration. But the reason why I'm surprised about the paddle shifters, most people who get this car are never going to even use those for the most part. So it's I find it interesting how they put so much effort into making high quality metal shifters. I'll put it in sport mode, see what it's like. Yeah, I really like that turn signal camera. I think it's a great feature, and it's very innovative. You don't have to like look at your blind. You should always look at your blind spot, of course, like by habit. But you know, if you're just trying to make a quick maneuver, you could just check in your gauge cluster and see it right there. accelerates pretty well for a 3-row SUV. It has pretty good pickup. It's definitely not like slow for what it is or anything like that, because some 3-row SUVs with CVTs are you know, not that great for picking up speed or such. But yeah, this is even though it's just like a 3-row family SUV, it is pretty enjoyable to drive. It definitely at least has some character to it, rather than just having like a slow 4-cylinder or whatever, because it's always nice to have a nice V6. Like the Honda Pilot, Acura MDX, etc. You have a valet mode as well, where you can, I guess, it'll lock your glove boxes and storage points, and lock the trunk. And you probably just have to put a password when you give the car up for valet at like a restaurant or something, if you don't want people going through your stuff, which is a nice feature, especially if you have a lot of stuff in. You're probably going to be hauling around a bunch of stuff in your 3-row SUV. Yeah, it accelerates well. Like, you can see that. If you definitely have enough power to overtake anyone in traffic, accelerate pretty quick, get where you need to go. It's pretty cool. And you also have like the wood trim. I don't think that's real wood trim. It definitely looks like, it just looks like it's mimicking wood. It's probably just made like some kind of plastic. I might be wrong, but it definitely doesn't look like open pore or real wood trim. It's just faux wood trim. It looks fine. I don't think most people are going to really care about that all that much. So as long as it looks good, right? When a vehicle has real wood trim, it can look elegant if it's done right. And I like real wood trim. It looks luxurious and makes an interior feel more upscale, like open pore wood trim. Yeah, you see that camera turn on? It'll show you your blind spot very easily. Nice and convenient. Let's take a look here. Phone projection for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You can adjust the rear climate settings, like so. It's pretty nice. Man, it's a pretty nice family SUV. If you're looking for a Hyundai Palisade, you would definitely like the Hyundai Palisade Limited. Offers some great features, looks pretty good, and it's a nice vehicle to drive with a lot of practicality. But anyways, that is about it. Thank you for watching another video of Drew Drives. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, and be sure to check out the link to Grubb's Family Dealerships in the description below if you'd like to shop for cool pre-owned vehicles like this Hyundai Palisade.